Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dina. I want to do something natural and muted yet still very polished and glamorous. Please don't mind my nails. We were doing a lot this last weekend, so I was like doing some painting and some dirty work. Today we are actually going to go ahead and use our Anastasia Beverly Hills Sultry palette, and this is what it looks like on the inside. So I went ahead and already did my brows and primed my eyelids. We are gonna go on in with first our fresh shade, which is this one here. I'm gonna pop that right under my brow. So I do apologize for this video being up a little late. I had one heck of a weekend. On Sunday, my husband and I went and we did painting on the spa. So for those of you that don't know, I'm opening up a spa, my own business, working for myself. And so we went in, we were painting and kind of, you know, doing a little bit of rearranging. And so we did that, and that took us a few hours on Sunday. And then afterwards, I went over to my niece. My nieces have a dog. And then after that, we went over to my brother-in-law's, and they have like 4 or 5 dogs in the house. And I don't know why, but the dogs always, all pets actually, always come to me. And never my husband or anyone else. Like, they literally will like come and attack me. And I'm like really badly allergic. After Sunday night, after we left their house, came home, and I was like, I just felt like for some reason, like right underneath here and right on my eyelid, I was like rubbing it and kind of like itching it. And go figure, by the time I got home, my eyes were so swollen. And then I was like, oh my gosh. So I took some allergy pills, and then come Monday, my eyes were so swollen, it literally looked like I had gotten my eyeliner tattooed again. So like this one was like the size of a freaking baseball, and like it was almost halfway that I almost was only able to open it like halfway. Like that's how swollen it was. But thank goodness my husband pretty much did a lot of stuff yesterday besides the cooking and stuff. Like he did everything yesterday, and I got a chance to relax, so that's always a plus. I do apologize for this video being up late, and that is the reason why. And so, because like normally I would probably shoot Monday and then post it for Tuesday, but I did not get a chance to do that. I literally did like nothing. We streamed movies all day, and now I have under my brows done. I kind of bring it down into the inner corners a little, and then like by the crease. And now I'm gonna go in with blue, which is this coral shade here. Actually, no, I'm gonna go into birch, which is the corner shade here. Kind of like a sienna taupey color, something like that. And I'm gonna just very lightly, like these shadows have so much pigment in them, so like you wanna go in very light-handed and build up. At least that's what I do. So I'm just taking about that much. I only tapped it in like twice, and I'm just gonna pop that like right in the crease. Have you guys ever heard of the Netflix show, the Sabrina, the Teenage Witch Netflix show? My husband has been on that show. Like, he loves it. And so yesterday we watched like 4 episodes of the new season, and I mean, it was so bad. Like, we were stuck on it. Like, if I were to have let him watch it all night, like he probably would have watched it all night. But I'm pretty sure he's probably catching up on that right now. But it's so good. Like, it's complete 180 from the old Sabrina show. I'll be honest about that. Like, complete 180. Like, girls, Queen of the Darkness and all that shit. It's a really good show. Like, we really like it. My husband likes it more than I do. I will say, normally I don't watch like lots of TV shows, but my husband's like, didn't it just come out? I was like, yeah, but I made a deal with him. I said that I would only let him watch it. And so I said that we were only able to watch it if he were to let me give him a facial so I could extract his nose, because his nose is really bad. which he said yes, so we watched it. So now I'm gonna go ahead in that bloom shade, that little corally shade, and I'm gonna go right into the crease area as well, just like slightly below. Is there any like different movies that you guys, or shows that you guys have seen or liked? I don't normally get to watch that much TV or movies and stuff, but like, you know, sometimes we like to spoil ourselves. Did actually get to watch the latest Bad Boys movie, Bad Boy for Life. That's a good movie. I really liked it, and my husband really liked it. So if you haven't got a chance to watch that one's always a good show. So I'm just gonna kind of blend these and marry them together. I am going to take, let's see, let's do rose quartz because we're kind of in that theme. So we're gonna do this color here, and we're gonna put it right on the lid, right on the center of the lid. And I'm gonna take my ring finger just because shimmers and shadows like that tend to come out better with the finger. And I'm actually gonna put it all over the lid, right up into the crease. And I don't mind some of it getting on the crease, but just enough, like it's gonna look like that. So I'm gonna go in with Dystopian, this brown, very brown shade right here. It's kind of like a cocoa shade. And I'm gonna take that on a Morphe 506, so it's a little bit more of a tapered blending brush. And I'm gonna stick that on the lash line, more on the outer corners, and then bring it up just slightly to blend in the corner as well. Instead of going in with a liquid liner, I'm actually gonna go in with a pencil, and this one here is the Chestique eyeliner, and I'm just gonna line my eye. I'm gonna take a black shadow, which I have the Noir in the pan, and I'm gonna go ahead and work that in and then smoke out that line. But I'm gonna actually go ahead and finish the other eye off camera, and I will be right back. Guys, and I am back. This is what our eyes should be looking like so far. So now we're actually gonna go ahead onto our base. I am moisturized. I'm gonna go ahead and then prime. I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Putty Primer, the Poreless Putty Primer. And it's starting to transition again, going from completely dry to now just normal dry. So it's kind of that, and you know, the chaos that's on my face right now, looking like it's another war on my face, but hey, we'll roll with it. All right, I am gonna go in with the L'Oreal Infallible Total Color, and I'm gonna use shade number 305 Natural Beige. And what I'm gonna do is I'm actually just gonna go ahead and put some on like that. I'm gonna use the Morphe 439. It's a flat top brush. It's so dense. I love this brush. It's one of my favorites to use for foundation, so I really love it. Next, of course, I'm gonna go in with my Fenty concealer, tried and true. I really love this thing. Right under my eyes. Down the bridge of my nose. And then of course around here. Today we're gonna use the Laura Mercier translucent powder, one of my favorites. I'm gonna use this to set underneath my eyes. It's the Morphe 438 that I'm using to set under the eye. I'm gonna use the Maybelline Matte and Poreless Fit Me in shade 235 for the rest of my face. I am gonna dip in some powder still and then sweep this away. I don't bake for too long just because, again, my skin's been kind of funky, and underneath the eyes typically is where I get the most dryness. All right, you guys. So now for contour and blush. So, okay, I got the Wander Beauty. It's a Trip for Two blush and bronzer duo. I didn't realize it was a freaking bronzer, but until I watched Kathleen Light's video, and she's like, dude, it's a bronzer. I don't know who it's gonna bronze or whatever. Cause I mean, look at the shade. This was after I like went in and rubbed my finger, and it started like darkening up. So I'm gonna go ahead and try this out and see how this works. I don't know if it's gonna work for me, considering I am not as light as Kathleen Light's, and she like super layered the heck out of it. This is my Real Techniques, I don't know, but it's like a tapered fluffy brush like that. Still a little dirty, but yeah. So it's angled and it's tapered, but it's very dense still, so I should be able to get a good amount on there. And I'm pressing it in there. So this is what it looks like. Let's see. Oh, it actually put something down. Holy moly. Wow, I did not expect that to work. Well, look at that. I will be honest, I did not expect this to work on me because I'm very not Kathleen Light. Yeah, because she was even saying that unless you're like uber light, like lighter than her, and she's like as light as the wall, she said that she doesn't think it'll work. But I mean, look at this. This is a shocker. Look at that. Okay, still not like my favorite shade, but I mean, it's working enough. I'll be honest, I'll still probably not use this one, but it's shocking me that it's even coming up. I mean, it looks kind of contoured. And so let's go down here a little. Yeah, it still looks, I mean, it's not the best. I definitely probably would not use this on a daily. Testing it out, it looks like it went. Let me turn off my ring light and see. Okay, so like, look at that. That actually is crazy. It actually kind of looks like a little bit mud now. But look at this side. That looks good. I am gonna go in actually with my Old Bare Minerals one. This guy, it's the Invisible Bronze in the shade Tan. This thing has been like my tried and true, my best friend. And I had gotten a couple of new ones, and then this one kind of went back to the back corner, but I'm gonna bring it back out because look at that. Look how much I used it, and it's actually normally raised in the center. So you can tell I use it a lot. Well, you can hear my husband's footsteps out there walking. There we go. Yeah, see, that's a bronzer, my friends. We're gonna be really bronzy today because, you know, such is life. And I'm just gonna put a little bronzer underneath. I normally put bronzer just a little bit underneath my lip, and it helps enhances to make it look a lot fuller than what it really is. Yeah, and so I do that, and a little on the corners, not very much, like that, just so it looks like a whole lot bigger than what it actually is. E47, which is like that, and it's very tapered, so I'm just gonna dip a little bit into my bronzer like that, and we're gonna of course go into the nose. And what I normally do is I will go back over and again powder my nose just to blend it all in. I did like the blush from the Wander Beauty palette, which is this one here, Bellini. Like, this is actually a really pretty shade. I would use this. I might have to depot that or something. Maybe I'll just give the whole thing away. I don't know. I like blush. And just go in right on the apples of my cheeks, and then of course blend up. Well, I am gonna use this highlight. I have no idea what shade it is because I popped it in a pan. This one is from Makeup Forever. It's like golden toned. Let me see if I can pop out the shade. So this one is my Makeup Forever in, it's the Artist Face Color Highlight in H106. Can you see that? Is it focus? Focus. Oh, that's good enough. So H106. And it's in a magnetic pan. I'm just gonna go ahead and grab my Moda Pro brush. It's a illuminating highlight brush. Grab some. And from here, I like to go right here. Like, oh, hi. Bridge of the nose. Wrong side. Grab a little bit of the highlight and go on my inner corners. I am gonna go ahead and pop on some lashes. Guys, I went ahead and popped on some lashes. All done on that. Just a slight fluffy angled brush. It's not too fluffy, but it's not like completely dense. But yeah, I'm gonna go in with that, and I am gonna go in with the peach color or blue, and I'm gonna go in and bring that right in my lower lash line. And then I'm gonna use the Dystopian, the brown shade. Same brush. I'm gonna go right close to the lash line and kind of press that in. I'm gonna take the highlighter shade, my highlighter, and I'm actually gonna bring it in from the inner corner in a little more, just because it'll pop it out even more. So see how much more intense, and it brings it down, kind of widens the eye. And I'm gonna actually pop just a little bit up here. I have actually been loving the Mana Kadar Simply Beautified liquid lipstick, which is this shade here. I've been really liking this shade. It's a really nice pinky nude for me. And I'm just gonna go in. I normally don't do lip liner all the time, so. Okay guys, so this is the finished look for today. Kind of like a soft, sultry type look, you know, not too much, yet still enough, you know. Sorry, don't mind my hair, it's a little... Let me know how you guys like this look. Let me know about any of the movies and videos that we talked about and stuff like that, or new movies and stuff that, or shows that you recommend for us to watch. Just because, yeah. Make sure to like and subscribe, and yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for stopping by.